What's up, Tez?
No.
Please like,
subscribe,
and comment below. Here we are again, you guys. Episode 3. You guys had to take a little break. Had to get our girls back, sent off to college, get life back in rotation. So we sorry for the delay, okay?
Yeah.
But as you already know,
setback. It's all good.
well, it wasn't a setback, but it's definitely work in progress as we just make things just smooth as possible.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do our icebreaker.
Alright.
And this is presented to you by Conversation. Tonight, Conversation card deck.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
You put it?
If I pull, that mean you gonna read?
Alright, yeah, we can do that.
That okay? All right. Oh Lord. Here we go. Y'all, these are so freaking good. They be having you like really thinking.
Alright. A woman is receiving child support, but her child is well taken care of. So she uses the money to buy nice things for herself. Is that appropriate? Explain.
Okay, so as a woman, I guess I have to answer that question.
Yeah, we're gonna let you handle it. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she received child support, right? The child is well taken care of, and because of that, she go ahead and use the money to buy what she wants.
Yeah, basically.
Is it appropriate?
Is it appropriate?
Okay, so this is how I feel about child support, period. I'm gonna have a lot of people agree or disagree. This is just my opinion. When you receive any type of income to assist that child, whether it's benefits, food stamps, Medicaid, TANF, whatever, that is like put in place for you to assist that child.
Right.
So although the child is well taken care of, the court deliberately said she used that money to take care of herself, which means her personal needs, which means the child is nowhere in the picture when it comes to
But did she give the child a little bit of it, or she used it all for herself?
But the court said to take care of herself.
I know, but they don't know if she used something for the kid or just all for herself.
But hypothetically speaking,
so that's what I'm saying. When you receive child support, it's just for the child, right?
Well, the child need AC.
Child.
All right. The child need water.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So hot water, cold water.
Right.
So anytime I feel like when money is coming in for child support, parents, the mother should delegate it responsibly.
Okay.
It doesn't matter as to what she spent it on, but the card literally says she spent money on herself, which means that's not. I disagree completely, because the child.
Even if I'm just saying, even if she spent some money on the child. They saying it's all. They not saying it's all for herself or not. They just said she spent it on herself. So what is herself though? That's the thing. The card.
Get the card.
I told you the card said on herself. Right?
On herself.
Right. Let me see.
Which means that she's not considering the child in the picture.
Okay. She uses the money to buy nice things for herself.
For herself.
So nice things. Which
nice things for herself.
She buying Louis. She Gucci.
Well, here's the thing, and the child, regardless, there's always a need for that child.
Right.
So not saying that she can't get something nice for herself, but still make sure that child is taken care of first.
That's what I'm saying. If the child taken care of already and she use it, what is
But there's always a need when it comes to a child.
It is.
So whether it's, say for instance,
so from a woman's perspective, what is the right thing to do?
I'm just saying, like, if you get money in for a child, and you decide, hey, he's already good or she's already good, I'm gonna use money for myself, it's unfair because guess what? That child might have a field trip during the week coming up. That child, it doesn't mean go and splurge for yourself. That means just take care of that child. And whatever's left, still take care of yourself because you are taking care of that child. So that's that. Do you want to pull another one?
Yeah, come on.
All right. That was good. Ooh. Your phone dies. You ask your significant other to use theirs and they refuse. What happens next?
That's a good one.
Ooh, baby. Answer that.
Oh.
That's some tea for you.
I'm gonna light up to that.
That's some tea. You ask to use your significant other phone and he refuses or she refuses. What's next? Because that's definitely a next.
It's a next.
Definitely a next. Go ahead, get that little smoke in and answer that question.
So you use your phone dead.
Right.
And you ask your significant other to use their phone.
And they refuse, baby. They refuse. Ooh, what's next?
That shit might be pretty go dead too.
Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. You can't even answer the question.
I'm about to. You ain't let me.
You funny. You funny,
nah, but
dude.
seriously.
That's so funny.
Nah, seriously. If the person refused, then automatically speculation is gonna be he doing something or she doing something hiding or something like that.
So what's next? Like, what would be your reaction if my phone was to die, and then I'll be like, you know, or you actually use my phone, and I'll be like, well, no, hold on, my phone about to die. Would you get upset? Like, why? What you hiding?
I mean,
It's become questionable.
It's gonna be questionable.
So what would be your next move though? How would you react and respond to that?
I mean, it's automatically it's a trigger on that part.
Cause
You can't sit here and act like it's not gonna bother you. It's not gonna make you mad or piss you off. Now, depending on where you are at, you might try to downplay it a little bit because you don't want it to escalate or anything like that. But it's definitely gonna be a trigger for the later part of the day. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid all that, just give me your phone.
Give your phone.
Give me your damn phone.
And vice versa, my dude.
Right,
vice versa. We good.
Just charge your shit. Just charge my shit.
To alleviate all the issues.
Nah, but it's all good. You can have my phone and all that. Hey, it's all good.
Oh,
you got
vice
my
versa.
Code, I got your code. We good.
We don't have those kind of problems,
good,
people. Yeah. Okay, so today's topic is, dude, women do not cheat.
What?
Child, women do not cheat.
Hey, look. Let me light up again.
Women do not cheat. We don't. Unless provoked. Period. So let's talk about my dialogue of why I feel women don't cheat. You listening? Okay. So men cheat to fulfill a sexual need.
But hold up. If women don't cheat, men don't cheat either.
Well, let me break it down. Let me break down.
It's not to be one-sided. Women don't cheat, men don't cheat.
Let me break it down, and then you can do your perspective.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna hold my men down. You gonna hold your women down.
No, I'm gonna hold the right women down.
I'm gonna hold the right men down.
Okay, so listen to what I'm saying. So, men, go back to men. Men cheat to meet a sexual need. So, say for instance, you see a bad chick and, you know, you just sexually attracted to her. Men cheat because they cheat with they thing down there.
Mm-hmm.
When women, because women are created to be loyal, to be honest. Like, it's not often that you hear about women cheating, and when they do cheat, it's because they lack something in their marriage or in their relationship, right?
Right.
So, as we all know, like, women are emotional, right? So when we decide to, step out, because it's a choice. Everything is a choice, you guys. Remember, everything is a choice. It's a decision we make, right?
It is.
When you cheat emotionally, it's because something in your relationship is lacking.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You don't just go out tomorrow and be like, I'm gonna cheat on my dude because I just want to cheat. When women decide to cheat, because for the most magnitude of women, we do not cheat unless we feel like something is really missing. So a man on the other end, they think with they stick and they decide, oh, she bad, and guess what? They can mess with a woman and have no ties to her. They don't even have to know her name, right? But with women, it's more to that. So when there's a lack of something going on in your relationship, say for instance, in your relationship you don't get a lot of compliments. You don't get a lot of attention because we like being desired, right? Mm-hmm. A woman want to feel so loved and so sexy, right? But if she's in a relationship and a man is not contributing to that feeling, that emotion, right? She go outside.
So what if the man doing all that and she still want to cheat?
But that's not how women are equipped.
No, but I'm saying, some women are.
No, because listen. Now,
every woman ain't the same?
No, because now, listen, every woman is not the same. Just like every man is not the same. Right. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, when men cheat on their woman, right? She decides to stick it out. Anyway. Because women don't like to leave.
Right.
They don't. They don't feel the need to, even when a dude step out. That's why a lot of women are viewed as stupid for sticking through something when a dude continuously ran around on them.
Right.
But for a woman, when a woman decides, hey, I'm gonna go step out, that man who's like, your man probably ain't telling you never, you look good, you look sexy and all that, but one man, you decide to go to like the gas station.
The one guy, he getting the drive.
And not necessarily getting the drive right away,
right.
But she like, dang,
but
I don't get that fulfillment in my relationship. So
that little one concept or that little one statement or compliment just make her realize like, damn,
women become vulnerable.
Yeah.
And if you can't be vulnerable to your companion, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And if a woman lacks vulnerability
right.
in her relationship,
right.
it's nothing for a man to step in and be like, well, you this and that. And now here's the deal though. That man she may step out with may not even find her interesting. He just want to smash.
Yeah, he just want to get it.
Right?
Yeah.
But the woman is thinking like, oh, he really like me.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's feeding her all these things that she's not used to fulfilling in her relationship. So, again, the subtitle, Women Don't Cheat, we do if we're in a position where we have to.
Okay. But, so, to piggyback off of that, basically you're saying a woman only gonna it's not even gonna go through her mind or her thoughts unless something is missing, period. She never have a desire, urge to just say, well, damn, that nigga, or whatever, he just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying though, she gonna hold it down until she just, or what if she try to just find something on purpose, just so she can do something?
That's not how women are though.
But you just said every woman ain't the same.
But listen, okay, let's go deeper then. When you find 1 of 10 women that decide, I'm just out there in the streets and I'm cheating on my dude, he's a dude that's good to me, I'm out here cheating, trust me, it's some type of underlying issue she have from the past. I have personally seen so many amazing women go from being real good to real bad. And the underlying issue was prior terrible relationships. They gave it all, and then that person just, or those persons constantly did them any kind of way. To where they like, I'm in them streets and I don't give a care.
Right.
Underlying issue was what? That man. Or same sex. That woman, or same sex, that man caused me to be in the streets based upon what I've been through, so I have no trust with anyone. So it's different ways to look at women, because women, and you say, okay, what if a woman try to find an excuse to cheat? That's not how women equip, but men are. Because here's the thing with men. Men can have the entire package. Listen, they can have the entire package, right? And they just want something new. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me.
You done?
No, I'm just saying because it's a wide subject.
Nah, I know. But what I'm saying is this, to go back on the man perspective, you did the woman, but every man not the same. And every situation is not, just because as a man you already labeled as something. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What you mean?
I'm saying as a man, it's not fair in a way, because we as men already labeled as dogs. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. So
because y'all do have dog tendencies.
Yeah, but that's not every man.
Because a man. Let me tell you what I realized with being a woman, you guys, and I have took so many deep classes on just a lot of different things, and what I realized is that men are equipped and are naturally attracted to beautiful things. Naturally. I don't care, you can be the Beyonce, you can be the Rihannas, you can be the baddest of the baddest, right? Men are mentally and physically attracted to beautiful things.
Beautiful.
I am.
So I'm attracted.
Yeah, but I'm not the only woman in the world. You know, it's like 10 women to every one man. And so for me, you know, I have a very wide variety of how I think. Okay? That's why it's very important in your relationship to be very straightforward. with your sexuality. If you know you a guy that like various of women, and you know you one of them guys that like to be with everybody or just be in a mix with every woman, then you should not be a married male. Okay? Women, if you one of them women who just want to be for the streets because you have been hurt and you dealing with trauma from your past, then heal, and a guy needs to heal as well.
That's the most important thing.
And because women, you know, when you do feel like you found that one, you do feel like, okay, hey, I met this guy, he's amazing, and y'all both bring something to the table, right? And he step out on you, all right, or vice versa, you step out on him. Then, and you decide, both of y'all decide, okay, I stepped out, he stepped out, we gonna make it work. Then don't go and hold that person, because when you decide to make it work with a person, even after what they done, that means you forgave them in the moment for what they done.
And that's another thing. If you forgive somebody, it's forgiven. Not saying you forgot it, but you forgave. So
right.
If you forgive somebody, bringing it back up or doing it is not going to help the situation at all. It's only going to make it worse because you bringing back old hurt, old wounds, old whatever.
But I also am real big on that you cannot determine and you cannot put a time frame on how a person heals.
Right.
You can't, because when you cause damage to a person and they decide, okay, that we want to make it work because they love you that much, you can't put a time frame on how they heal.
Right. So healing and bringing up old things, is that the same?
Well, that's the thing. When you keep talking about it, I mean you haven't healed from it.
Mm-hmm. But you forgave me.
Yeah, but just because I forgave you does not mean.
You just said if you forgive me.
That don't mean forget.
It don't mean you forget, but that don't mean you're not going to be able to help the situation move forward if you steady bringing it up.
But that's the thing. That's why you got to have those deep and uncomfortable conversations to move forward.
Right.
So it goes back to my topic, because we're getting a little bit off topic. Okay. Is that women cheat according to that missing factor within that relationship.
So the goal, fellas, is just do what you have to do all the way.
But why I have a question? Yeah. Why is there a double standard? A double standard on if a woman cheat,
she labeled as a
whore. Right. But why when a man cheat, it's like fist bump, bro. Man, I messed up, but I mean, why is it that thing? I want a real honest opinion as to why it's a double standard. Because it's not
a double standard. It's like y'all are precious. Y'all are beautiful, and y'all are our treasures. We cherish y'all. So if a woman give herself up to somebody else, it's bad. You know what I'm saying?
So why?
And it's not looked at good, because it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? She let another dude do this, do that.
And a woman not supposed to feel that when you do the same thing?
Nah, it's not a double standard. I'm giving you the perspective of what you asked for.
I want to know.
I'm telling you. It's not looked at good, because I'm gonna just be honest, a dude can't stomach the fact that his woman is letting a dude.
But a woman can.
Nah, I ain't saying a woman can, but I'm giving you the man perspective. A man can't stomach that. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact of knowing that his woman is, you know what I'm saying, potentially fucking with somebody else, and it ain't a good look to him. Now, I'm not saying it's fair or whatever the case is, but for a man, like you just said, a man don't think about that before he do it. You know what I'm saying? He just do it. And he just feel like, well, damn, shit, I got my girl, I got my lady, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, a man just feel like a woman ain't supposed to do that, especially if she precious to him and he treasure her and he love her and all that stuff, and she love him. He just feel like she ain't supposed to do that.
And that's why you can't dish something out you can't take.
I get that. That's the
you can't hit me and also hit you back.
But that's the perspective I gave. I gave you what you asked for.
Okay, so it's an unfair perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfair because, you know, just like you guys say, a woman is valuable and she's this treasure. She's a precious.
It's a true story though.
Ruby.
Right. True scenario. Like if a woman cheat and a man don't like it, he might kill her. But if a woman, he'll get that mad. But if a man cheat, a woman just kind of eat it or whatever the case. I'm just saying the difference of what you talking about right there. A man gonna go off the limb. He gonna go sideways when he just know that a man possibly got his woman.
And listen, ladies, if you do see a sign of a guy who take everything, if his insecurity, and I'm gonna go for ladies and men, but I'm speaking to ladies first and foremost because I see it a lot with domestic violence where a man gets so triggered and jealous when a woman have moved on and they're no longer even in the picture and they just go off and kill that person. You know, any signs of domestic violence is not okay. You know, we do not support and we do not condone that. And you know,
that's a coward move.
Yeah,
I feel like men that do that.
Yeah, and some men are like that to where they are. But you get those signs. I always say, listen very closely. People tell you what they're gonna do before they actually do it. They tell you. If you listen,
not all the time.
No,
the chances are high.
If you listen closely, when a guy tell you, man, if you listen to me, I'll kill you. You don't take it lightly.
He might not always do that.
I'm just saying though, because you gotta be open to what people say.
Right, but what if he don't say nothing? He just snap one day.
And I'm just saying, but hypothetically, it is those that tell you in so many words, hey, if you do this to me, I'm gonna do this to you. But it's in a joyful way.
Right, I get that.
You can't
never
take it lightly.
And snap. That 2% don't never say nothing.
They definitely out there. I'm just saying, but you gotta pay attention to signs. You gotta pay attention to like when a guy is very jealous over every little thing. That ain't nothing to take lightly.
Yeah,
you cannot take it lightly. Even with women, some women out here that go crazy and kill they dude because he done open the door for another woman.
Right.
You gotta really be open minded and understand people really are out here snapping without parole. They don't care. So to go back, you know, I just feel like, you know, no, cheating is never okay. From a man or a woman. We are human beings though. You know, we you think variety every day. Like you think about everything. But I know for men, a man can see a big butt on Instagram and think sexually. Women can see a dude with abs and be like, oh, he just fine. That women don't read into it how men read into seeing something, right? Because men, they sexualize everything.
They don't think they think later. And
so with women, you know, like I said, when overall, you know, cheating is not okay. Cheating is not something that, you know, I condone. However, I have experienced, you know, in a relationship infidelity. I have experienced that. So I was the woman that wasn't even aware that this person had a whole nother life, you know. And so, but when the tables turn, you become every name in the book because they can't take what they dish out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when something is lacking, when you feel like you're not getting what you need in a relationship, have a conversation. But I will say though, a lot of times before women do cheat, they verbalize what they need. They'll tell you, no. When a woman tell you, baby, I need you to communicate with me more.
I mean, yeah.
Because they don't.
You might get it, you might not.
It's a lot of women.
You might.
Listen, a lot of women, because you understand, women, we talk a lot. When y'all come on, we done went out of plenty of time, and I'm talking throughout the whole day while you at work. I'm out of 3,000-4,000 words. When you come home, I can still talk. When you come home, you be like, because you only have so many words per day. Women can go on and on and on. When women have issues,
I can talk too though.
You can talk, but I'm just saying, women talk more than men.
No, yeah, I got that.
And so when you come home and you like, you know, a lot of women verbalize, hey, babe, you know, I wish you saw date me more. Oh, babe, I wish, and then a lot of, oh yeah, that's cool. You keep blowing it off and blowing it off. And then when that door open and a guy be like, hey, can I take you out to eat? And look, it can be straight platonic. It can be like, oh, he only want to date your woman. But they decide to go out to eat and drink. It was harmless and it turned into more because she's looking for that. Right. He wasn't.
So is it a certain timetable that the man lose by not doing it? And when he start doing it, it might be too late?
It can't be. That's a really good question.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because if he start doing it, at that time, she might be already
caught up in it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's true. So
that's
if
true.
The man just feel like, okay, well, maybe I'm not making excuses, but maybe he was working too much or doing whatever, you know, and then he just come to this sense, or he hear her, he just maybe ain't acting on it at that moment. But she just say, okay, well, fuck it. I talked to him and this and that, he ain't listening. Then he come around and start doing it. Do the woman feel bad or she just keep doing it?
That's the thing with women. women have a conscience.
Mm-hmm.
So even when a woman cheats, she can feel bad for cheating. I even seen women who go through the worst of the worst relationships and they feel bad for doing what's best for them. I'm like, why are you feeling bad for doing what's best for you after you continuously went through all this stuff with this guy?
Right.
Why, like, women actually have a conscience.
Yeah.
So when a woman decides to cheat, it's an emotional attraction to that person.
Right.
You can be having the best sex in the world with your person you're with, right? And that person on the outside may not be that great, but he emotionally paying attention to her.
Things that
and that's appealing to a woman, right?
So in not to cut you off, but
because you do,
I do. But what's the solution to that? All you got, this is my philosophy. I'm gonna say what I do.
You asked me a question and you did. Go
ahead. No.
I done forgot the question now.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Your philosophy.
For me, I can speak for me. You know what I'm saying? You take your lady, your woman, your significant other, and you mold her. You mold it into what you want it to be.
That's control.
That ain't control.
Cause you ain't mold me into shit.
Hey, no, not on your part.
I know you right.
I'm saying like you do what you gotta do, so you ain't got. You make sure everything is good everywhere around. Is what I'm saying. You mold everything, the whole situation. You make sure the whole situation is good. You make sure she happy. You make sure she good. You make sure the sex is good. You make everything. That's
but hold on, molding sound
mold the whole situation.
Wait, but molding sound too close to grooming.
That ain't grooming.
No, that's not. Molding is molding. When you're dating somebody, right? Y'all are just trying to figure each other out, and you have goals and aspirations for this potential relationship.
Right.
So when we date, I'm laying on the table, hey, this is what I desire, right? And you telling me, hey, this is what I desire, right? We find common ground to help shape
So
us.
you work at it. You working at it. So
yeah,
you
but molding?
Mold is the same thing because you making it yours. Just like you want what you want when it come to me, I want what it want when it come to you, and you work at that.
Okay, so what happens if you do all that molding and stuff still don't work out?
Shit.
Then I want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, we got a bigger
so
problem. So if I'm working my ass off
but
and I'm doing everything and it still don't work, then it's a deeper issue than what's been said or been spoken about. So now we need to get to the deeper root of what's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know, in your words, let's get to it. In your words of molding, you know it does fall apart sometimes.
Yeah, but you stick that mold together. You make sure that mold is tight. You make sure this is a mold. You make it like this. You know what I'm saying? A mold can't do this unless it's pulled apart.
Okay.
I said a word. You gonna catch that later. You might not got it now. You'll catch it later though. Unless it's pulled apart, it ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Because when it's worked at and done and everything, it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? The only deal, the two individuals in the situation control the situation. Let's be honest. So they make everything go.
Every person has an equal amount of opportunity to put in the work. Period. From if you are working yourself or you feel like you putting in way more than the other person, 2 fingers to the ceiling.
But this the thing.
Because
if you acknowledge it first and nothing has changed, I'm a fan of this. Do everything you need to do before your 2 fingers in the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? That way you can say, okay, at least I tried.
But here's the thing. But you shouldn't have to outwork the other person though.
You shouldn't have to outwork them.
No.
But I'm saying, if y'all on a teamwork, network, y'all a partnership or y'all help make whatever you want to call it, then it's already understood. Okay. But everybody don't think like that. And some people have to be. We
ain't talking about everybody. We just saying putting in you got to be able to put in the equal amount of work. Because there's no way I'm going to overwork myself.
Okay. Example. Somebody come into a relationship raw and ain't really just been on some real shit.
Okay.
And he want it. You can see it, but he don't know it. Or she don't know it. But you putting in the work you did, and it might take a little longer. Do you just give up, or you just be like, well, damn, I ain't used to this or whatever. I'm saying, I'm going off your topic. Like, you saying women don't cheat, so we back on that. Like, if a woman get frustrated or irritated or whatever the case is, and feel like, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and he not doing it, do they give her a reason to cheat or she work it?
And that's why I go back to patience and tolerance.
All right, so
it's either the one or the two.
It on the individual, though.
If I decide that you have potential, in my mind as a woman, I got a time frame of your potential though. Because guess what? There's a lot of great potential that end up being bullshit. It's a lot of waste a lot of time and years just saying, oh, one day he's going to get greater. Oh, yes, girl, one day. And by the time you look up, he's 80 years old. So for me, there's a time frame on potential. Mm-hmm. It's a time frame. I'm not going to just sit here and say, oh, my husband will be the president in the next 5 years. 5 years come, my husband will be the president in the next 5 years. 10 years come.
You think I'll be the president?
You can be whatever you want to be. I believe whatever you want to be, you can be just that.
Is that potential or that's just for show?
That's a possibility.
That's what's up.
It's a possibility.
I know, but I'm saying that's what it is.
But see, that's the thing.
Hold up. Not to go off subject though.
He gonna cut you off. Listen.
Hey, I got a woman who believes in me.
I do.
And believe me, I can do anything.
You can.
As long as I get up every morning with breath in my body.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I can't do. Ain't no limit.
But that's the thing.
That's kudos to you though.
Right, but that's the thing though, because you was a person with potential.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, because we don't have much time.
Right.
But you was a person with potential, right?
Because
I seen the potential, because I knew from the core you was a hard worker. He's a great father.
Right.
So for me, it was certain things I looked for in a guy that I wanted. And those two things I wanted. I wanted stability. Right. And I was like, okay, he's been at his job for a long amount of time.
Right.
And then I seen the potential of you being a business owner.
Right.
That was over 10 years ago. I seen that. So now that's the thing. Mm-hmm. You had the qualities of potential to be fulfilled. But you have some people that be like, I got this nigga off the street, I'ma clean him up, and he got potential to be a business owner. When he ain't even working, he ain't even put in the work.
Right.
Because you gotta put in the work first. So that's the difference. When you see certain things, there are certain things you see in people that don't even see in themselves. And it takes the right person to bring it out of you.
Oh yeah, I think.
But that's why I say patience and tolerance is two different things. Because a person is actually like literally.
If the person is willing, you got everything you need.
But that's the thing, though.
No, he or she have to be willing to do things for themselves first. I said that before many a time. In a relationship wise, or working wise, just whatever, a person got to be mentally wanting to do things before he can do things for somebody else. He got to do it for, or she got to do it for themselves.
Yes.
So
exactly.
Example, for me, I made a change, a 360. You know what I'm saying? For myself first.
Yeah.
To be able to be ready for you, or just be ready for my life. Period. Because I need to do what I need to do. But I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, you have to see where you want to go.
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for? You see where you want to go, accept it, and pursue it.
Right, because a woman cannot make you change. You gotta want to change for yourself.
If a woman make you change, it ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Because now she controlling you, and she got you where she wants you.
Not only that, I feel like a lot of times women try to control the narrative. And when you writing a book, you have your desire and how you want everything to be, your subtitle, your headline, introduction. You have all these things painted all the way out, written all the way out, right? But sometimes you might have an issue when it's time to print, which means everything you wrote out may not come together.
Might be out of paper. Huh?
It's not even out of paper. It's just that some things don't come together because you want it to come together. Right. You might desire for it to come together. Right. You might have done everything right, but you can't control the narrative.
I guess, yeah.
And so, as a woman, like I said, women don't cheat unless they're lacking something.
Well, look, the whole goal, and to summarize it up, a woman won't cheat if you're doing everything you need to do. And when I say everything,
but will a man cheat if a woman doing everything she needs to do?
A strong-minded man won't.
Okay.
A strong-minded man won't.
Okay.
Now, a man thinking with his other mind, then yeah. But a man that got willpower and strong and mind control over that won't, because he know what he have and he don't want to risk that of losing it.
It sounds good, but I done seen some amazing women and amazing men get cheated on, and they did everything that they knew how to do. So I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we live in a society where it's wild out here, man. And when you have somebody who's giving you, and I ain't gonna say they're all, because everybody lacks something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as we got it all together.
Right, no.
There's no such thing as that. Like, get that out your mind. Like, every woman lacks something, every man lacks something. Okay? Yeah. But you gotta be willing to.
Everybody come with flaws. You
gotta be willing to accept it
and
meet that need the best way you know how. Period. There's nothing else you can say about that.
You agree, I ain't gonna say agree, like y'all join this together. So one person might have a flaw, other person might have a flaw, but y'all put that together, work that out, and make it good.
Yeah.
That's where the molding come in at. Back on that.
Right.
That's where the molding. So I'm going to show you like that what I meant by molding. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to get that molding?
Yeah. That's what I want you to understand.
Y'all, look at my sweatshirt. It says, "Make me come, not cry." Period.
Can y'all read that good and see that?
Make me come, not cry.
Because if she come, then she ain't crying, right?
Heck no. You can be coming and crying. You can be crying and coming.
Together, yeah. But that's a good come, right?
I don't know. Everybody.
Yeah.
Look. But at the end of the day, you guys, we thank you guys. We will be back. We are back on track. We are so excited, you guys. We have been so consistent. We took a little break, like I said, to get the girls back off to college.
They're doing great, by the way.
They're doing real good, and my husband be on the road. So we're trying to our days to drop our video varies at this point right now to get a consistent flow of his schedule.
But guess what? We won't leave y'all hanging. We'll make sure y'all see our beautiful faces and beautiful topics. She's doing all that stuff, y'all. But anyway, What the Funk is in full effect.
It's in full effect, you guys, and it feels so good. I love talking to my husband with you guys. He's so great. I love talking to
my wife. She's great.
We be having fun.
Yeah, we do.
But
we vibe by ourselves, but we enjoy letting y'all come in and see our world. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's a good feeling. So this is the Tesnos, and we are the Tesnos, and What the Funk.
What the Funk? Please like,
subscribe,
and comment below.